crazy. I feel like we've been working together for a year, but like we haven't met or like seen each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're normal humans. This is
He's
Winter.
so cute. Hi.
Winter, say hi.
So cute.
Thank you. We just got her 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
More like a month.
A month ago.
What?
Recording in progress.
All right, we're live. We have a hard cutoff, so we'll just get into it. Welcome back to the Divij podcast. We got a very special guest today. Before I get into it, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Lucy, the best nicotine gum on the planet. I love the espresso mint, espresso and the mint gum tastes fucking fantastic. And the slim pouches are good too. 6 milligrams, you put it in your mouth and you get a little head rush. Feels great. So use code DEN, DEN for 10% off your order at lucy.co. We got Dominique in the building.
Hello, what's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Winter, third co-host, is here as well. She's tired. She's had a long day. But most importantly, we have our guest for the today's episode, who is someone that we actually have been working with for a while for Division Media brand deal stuff, but actually never got a chance to meet. So first time meeting her. But this is her first podcast. We got Alana Panday.
Woo!
Hey guys.
What's up?
Excited.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for doing this. How does it feel to be on your first podcast?
I don't know. I'm nervous. It's so weird. Like I'm always shooting content, but like I'm nervous for some reason.
Isn't that interesting? How like you're probably on camera all day, but then nerves
I
still
know.
like kick in.
You do something new, and it's just like this new feeling. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's so crazy. Well, I feel like we have so much to talk about. I mean, there's
Yeah.
what is happening. Where are you based? Are you in LA?
Yes, I just moved to LA. I was based in Mumbai originally, and then I decided to come here. Like, I was creating content since I was 16, but like being in Mumbai was just like not enough for me. Like, I wanted more in terms of brand deals, in terms of everything, and LA was like the place. So,
Yeah.
I kind of just met this investor that's a really good friend of mine, and he was like wanted to start this agency called Collab Drive, and yeah, it just brought me here and
Very
been here ever
crazy.
since.
That's amazing. Is Ivor there? Would love to say hi to Ivor.
He's in the other room.
Probably he's probably, you could if you'd love to say hi. He's probably editing and shit.
Yeah, I think he's working. He's gonna kill me like if I just like call him unannounced. Like.
I'm dead. But I mean, so for those of you guys who don't know, Alana's obviously a big influencer. Do you want to give context as to who you are?
Content creator. I model part-time. Yeah, that's it. That's about it.
Well, no, you do a lot. You're very, I feel like, very active.
I mean, it's weird for me to say it.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I create content, YouTube, Instagram, not TikTok. Haven't gotten there yet. I don't think it's too much for me.
It's a lot.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, Dominique, fun fact, used to be a beauty artist.
Yes,
that
I
right?
used to be a makeup artist
Makeup
before
artist.
I started at Division Media. Yes. That was one of my dreams when I moved to LA, was to work on celebrities and influencers for red carpets and events and music videos and all that good stuff. But
Nice.
it's super exciting being on the business side of things.
Yeah. How did Dive start? I've never asked you guys this, but
Yeah, we could talk about that. Christian, can we show the merch to the camera? Come
Oh
here.
yeah, we got some new merch.
We just got the new company merch. Do a little 360.
Got our
so nice.
All our little
yeah.
brands.
Oh yeah, we got the brands.
Yeah, so I started the company like 2.5 years ago. I was managing this guy Human, who's a big like YouTuber. He's got like 10 million now. It's like subs. He's crazy. But he kind of got me into the space, and then I met Mike Malak, who's Logan's co-host of Impulsive, and we did a really big brand deal for him, and then it kind of just skyrocketed. So I think we have 18 people on our team now.
Yeah, something around there.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
just brand deals for influencers. But speaking of brand deals, I mean, I do want to get into, because you're very fascinating to me, Alana. I feel like for a lot of reasons, like, it's, your Indian background. Obviously, I'm Indian. So being able to see a creator of that background and really crushing it in the US is very exciting. But also the fact that like your business seems to be very almost like a well-oiled machine, like you have the constant content, the brand deals. So Can we get into, or can you talk a little bit about your
Yeah, I
content?
mean,
Yeah.
So starting off brand deals was so tough for me just because I was living in this different, like India is like a completely separate world, right? I was working with brands then, and when I shifted here, I was like almost had to start from scratch, which was really hard because I'm like this new person in the industry. No one knows who I am. Like I'm just this random girl. So I had to start from scratch. I was sending out around like 100 to 200 emails a day.
Jesus.
And I'm not exaggerating. Like I probably got like one response in the start. And I was like offering myself, I was just like so determined to break into the market. I was even offering my services for free. Just send me products. I just want to work with you. I need something on my Instagram page. And I think the first brand that ever agreed to gift was Revolve. And I was like, great, this is great. Okay, I had Revolve on my page, you know what I mean? And then it just went from there. And then I just was working brands for free. I built my portfolio, and then I had these brands on my page, and slowly it moved into like, I think like 2 years ago, I was barely charging anything, just say that I was working with these brands.
Sure.
And yeah, and then it just skyrocketed from them. I started working with Ipsy, brands that I didn't even think would want to work with me. Like I worked with Tommy Hilfiger, and now it's just like, it just
pours in. Yeah.
Just pouring. Yeah. And then when I met Ivor, the game changed completely because now I have a photographer and a videographer that's helping me shoot stuff professionally. And then you're offering brands, not just your audience, but I'm going to give you good quality content. You know what I mean? You can charge double. Like, hey, I'm not going to give you iPhone stuff. I'm going to give you like professional shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for lack of a better word. No, it's like stuff. It's like an actual commercial. You know what I mean? And and you have such a, I feel like, engaged audience that really like loves you, and like they buy stuff because they see that you're wearing it or trying it, which is amazing. But let's take a step back. Like, how did the content creating come about? Because I know you have family in the film industry, I believe. So did that kind of inspire you to get into the industry?
It goes back. Okay, so I'm 26 now. I started creating content when I was 16. So I think the year that Instagram came out, I remember like the first time I heard about it, I was like, oh my God, this is like a cooler Facebook. Like, what is this? You know, no one really understood what it was. But my journey started then, and I've always had a public account since I was 16. I remember like I had like 10K followers, and I was so excited that I had 10K. I was like, oh my God, like I'm on top of the world. But my journey began then, and I would just obviously no monetary. I didn't really think that this could make me money. I didn't think it could be a career. No one really understood it. So just kind of when I went to college, dipped out of there. I was like, okay, this is fun, but okay, real stuff, like what's gonna pay the bills. And then I did like a fashion marketing course, and obviously realized that okay, this is great, it's gonna pay the bills. It doesn't make me happy. I'm not gonna spend my life behind a desk. Told my dad, I know you spent a lot of money. 5 years in London. It was super expensive, and I can't do this. I can't.
Sure.
I don't love it. I want to create content. I'm going to LA. This is what I'm going to do. He was like, it's fine. Do what you want to do, but I'm cutting you off.
Oh,
if
snap.
you're going to LA, like you're on your own.
Whoa.
And yeah, so it's been a journey.
That's crazy.
For myself, I'm going to create content, and I start from scratch. Like literally like zero. I remember opening my Chase account because obviously my parents support me, and I remember looking and I was like, oh my God, there's like $25 in my bank account. Literally started from scratch.
Yeah. So you come to the States, you come to LA, and you were just alone, like by yourself.
No, I actually came with a group of friends.
Oh,
like I said, I met Hardik, that's a really good friend of mine now, that we started Collab Drive together, the company.
Got it.
So he's the one that's how I actually got here. Like he sponsored my visa, and then like he obviously helped me with housing and supporting me till I got off my feet.
It's kind of crazy. I feel like, I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but it sounds like you have, Alana, but like there's always like angels in our life that like come in and like at the right time, like they're coming to do something, right?
He's literally an angel investor. That's what I call him.
Oh, angel, yeah.
Literally, he was like, I don't want anything. We met, he actually found my Instagram.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, he just saw that I love creating content, and he was like, I'm gonna help you. Like, we're gonna pick you up, we're gonna get you to LA, and we're gonna start your career. And he just didn't want anything in return. He's just like, I'm gonna help you because I see how much you love it. And that's just, yeah.
That's so beautiful. I love hearing
I
that
love
stuff.
that. Yeah.
That's amazing. Interesting. Okay, so you get to LA, and then I assume you just dive into the content. Like, you just start making.
Yeah, but the first thing was like, okay, I need more than $25 in my bank.
That's kind of important.
Obviously, like I had Hardik, like amazing, was like helping me financially. Like I was living off the company investment, but I was like, I need to pay bills. Like I'm a person that likes to be independent, financially independent. Like, I don't want to like be living off anyone else's money. So my first thing was like emails.
That's when you did
in
the
this
outreach.
market, 100 emails. I would work for you for free. Just send me your shampoo. I just want to post it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want people to like see and know. And then I started hitting up agencies, PR agencies. I think I got introduced to you guys, and then
it's just the snowball effect, because you decided to take that initial action that like got the
thing is, a brand just want to see like other, she's worked with this on their thing, and then they're just like, okay, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, now everyone that responds to my emails is like, Alana.
They all want you.
They all want you. They're like, send me her analytics, send me everything you have for her.
And then YouTube was a new thing. First I was like, okay, Instagram's a lot, and then I was like suddenly unsatisfied. I was like, no, I want to make money off like more than one platform. How can we make money? YouTube. Okay, let's start TikTok. Is Snapchat a thing? I don't know. Like, I'm still, I'm constantly thinking like, how. Like, now I'm starting my own YouTube channel besides Alana and Ivor. So I'm just like, okay, let's see where that can go, because I feel like Alana and Ivor's people are following it for couples content, and people get annoyed when I post like makeup try on hauls. So I'm just trying to like maybe separate that and have a channel just specifically for like my makeup and stuff.
Interesting. Speaking of Ivor, how did you guys meet? If we could talk about that, because he seems to be a very integral part of your entire life and business.
Oh my god. Okay. So I just got out of an 8-year relationship when I came to LA.
Oh shit.
And it happened because I decided, I was like, I chose my career.
Wow.
I won't get into too much detail, but I came to LA, and it just fresh out of a relationship. I was like, I'm a career woman, no man. It's gonna be single for me. I'm just gonna get, And then I go to a Halloween party with my roommate, and I meet him, and I was like, no, this is not happening. No man. Like, I don't have time for this. And he was just like, I remember the first time I spoke to him, he was just the sweetest, nicest, most charming human I've met in my entire life. And we started talking, and I'm trying everything in my willpower to not like him. Like, no, a relationship is not on the table right now. It's work. And we just we hit it off like the first date we went on, and we just kept meeting. And I think within 3 months of our relationship, COVID happened. So everything shut, everything locked down. Actually I like to call it a COVID relationship, because we had to take a call then. Like, either we don't see each other at all, or we move in together, and because in the start people like didn't really understand what it was, and it was like so serious, like, oh my god, we're all gonna die and shit. So I decided to obviously move in with him. So we actually moved in together in the first 3 months.
Whoa. Right after you just said, I don't want to be in a relationship.
I know. Right? Shit. I'm just like, but it like, when I was just like, okay, I know I don't want to be in a relationship, but you don't come across this like, you come across this once in your life, when you just like look at someone and you're like, oh my god, like I could potentially like see myself with him. You don't come across that like so many times. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Forget it. So we moved in together like 3 months into us knowing each other. So it was so quick. Whoa. And after that, it was just like, I mean, you're living with someone. You're spending every second of the day, the world shut down with them. You're bound to get close. And we started traveling together, and we got closer and closer. And it's been 2 years. And then
I guess it could go either way. Like you get real close or you just get really fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I know
You
that's
just
another thing. I was like, you know what? I don't want to strangle him. Maybe I could knife. You know.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
And then did Ivor start doing content after he kind of saw what you were up to, or was he already kind of filming and?
he did. No, he works in the music industry. So he does concert visuals.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
And this is a
that's so cool.
completely new world for him. Like he does like Coachella, like he's doing Coachella this year, obviously the visuals.
Yeah.
But I pulled him into this. I pulled him in this direction. He actually saw me work and he saw like, I don't think he understood how much money could be made in the industry. And he saw it. He was like, okay, like I'm putting in like 2 weeks work and then you do a 60-second ad and you're making the same. Okay, like this could be a thing. You want to start this together, this YouTube? Like I mean, I'm down. Like I would love to put half my energy in and make the same amount of money. So we started the YouTube channel together, and
And what was the secret sauce? Because we just had a YouTuber on this morning called Malik, who's got like almost 2 million subs, and he's crushing it. And he had a kind of an interesting story of how his YouTube picked up. But how did your channel like get that traction initially?
I use my family a bit. I hated it, but I just like I try to use the platform that I had and my sister has to kind of like push it.
Sure.
Because like and then it just took off. I mean, I don't know how many like Indian white YouTube channels that I think I know like 4 or 5 maybe. So we kind of like played on that, like the full like interracial couple, you know, try to see where we can like, you know,
where you differentiate. You use what you have and you used it to your advantage. So that makes a lot of sense.
We do play a lot on the full like my white boyfriend tries like Indian shit.
Has he tried like lamb tikka masala and shit? Like, does he fuck with Indian food?
We did a full like video on like him trying Indian snacks like that I grew up eating, and like
that's dope. Did you have Indian food for the first time this weekend?
I did this weekend.
That was your first time?
It was my first time.
What did you think?
It was really good. I'm very sensitive to spice, so a few things were just a little too spicy for me, I think. But no, overall it was really good. Yeah,
we were in Alana. We were in Ohio for Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast, and we went to this progressive Indian restaurant, is what they called it. It was kind of like, the fuck does that mean? But it was like Chinese Indian.
It was good.
Funny.
Yeah, it was good. Interesting. Okay, so you and Ivor kind of kick things off, and you're seeing success. How do you run the business, I guess, is my question, because you guys are content creators at heart, it seems like. So how do you manage all the other moving parts of your brand, appearances, yada yada? Like, do you have a team behind you?
We actually don't.
It's just you guys?
We did in the start. We had like 3 people working with us, but I just feel it's different when you do your own shit. No one does your work, like I'm talking about reaching out and stuff, like you do for yourself. Like I don't trust anyone with that. And now I think I'm still at a scale that I can handle it myself.
Sure.
I can still, I work with agencies, like I work with you guys.
Yeah.
But majority, I just talk to the brand directly, even accounts and sending out invoices, money coming in. I like to handle it because no one is on top of shit than you.
Yeah.
Hands down. Because again, you're paying someone and they're getting paid a salary and that's it. Like they don't have incentive to like go that extra mile, or be on top of shit. And unless you're gonna someone's fallen from heaven, but I haven't found that person yet that has just been like. So it's just me and him.
Mm-hmm. That makes so much sense.
Obviously, Collab Tribe and the other girls, we have like a few people, but it's just like small.
Yeah. So you have people that you kind of like Art Division Media, like you use that, like not use that, that sounds bad. Like you work with us, but it's not like we're internal. You know what I mean? Which is very smart. And I, just to kind of chime in on what you said, like I said, we have 17 people. Besides maybe Dom. We might have to take this out. I don't know. Like she's the only one that I could say like, and Christian and Lulu, like they really almost wanted as much as me, or if not more. But everyone else, I'm like, we should take this out. I can't be talking shit about my employees. Can you write this down? I can't talk to my employees. But
okay, well, I appreciate that though.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess your point is that like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You get what
you
I'm
just
saying.
need like you need to have someone that like
Sorry.
you need to have a team that wants it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not happening. And I haven't found that yet. So I do my stuff myself.
Facts.
You know,
That makes
so
sense. Interesting. Do you see yourself getting into movies and TV? Maybe you already have done it.
not movies for sure. If you're talking about like, are you talking about Bollywood or
Like Hollywood, Bollywood, whatever.
movies have never been my thing. And coming from a family, my brother and sister are both doing. My sister's already doing it.
Yeah.
It's just it does. I can't.
It doesn't intrigue you.
Doesn't, not at all. Not like and it's so close to creating content almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a fine line, but no. Social media is my life. Love it.
So I guess I have another question for you, Alana. It seems like beauty and fashion are kind of like the two interests that you have. Is that right? Are those like the main things?
It's new. I actually started off. It's funny. I started off with travel content. So that's where my Instagram took off
Yeah.
and grew the most was travel. Like I was around 100K, and I remember taking a little gap year from college, and I was just traveling and posting content. And in 3 months, my account blew up from 100 to like 600.
Holy
Less than
shit.
3 months. Posting travel.
Wow.
But then again, I realized that
Yeah.
if I make money, it's where beauty, fashion,
Brands.
that's travel doesn't pay. Unless you're Sam Bowler. I don't think travel pays.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I dived into beauty, fashion, trying to create more content there. So for the brand deals.
Interesting.
But it all started off with travel. Like that's what I love doing,
Yeah.
creating travel content.
Where were you? I feel like I saw a story yesterday of you like in a desert with like an igloo or something, like a bed and a toilet.
I was in Joshua Tree for the weekend.
What was
cool.
that?
Oh, so
Did Ivor set that up?
It was sorry?
Did he like set that up as like a date, or was that an existing location?
No. I set up everything. He didn't do it. I set up our lives. All the travelers set up by me.
Okay.
But I set that up. It was just this. It was I think plastic igloo in the middle of Joshua Tree. It was insane. Yeah. It was literally just a little bed, igloo, bathroom, nothing much, and just desert around. But it was just like cool for Instagram content.
It's kind of crazy how like you didn't want to get into a relationship, and then a lot of your content, which is like, it seems like a big part of your career is like around your relationship. You know what I mean?
I know I know.
So interesting.
I'm a relationship person. It's just at that point in my life, I didn't want to get in one. But otherwise, I've always been in long-term relationships, and like, I'm like,
Yeah. What's the secret sauce? I want you guys to get into it because you guys know this beauty stuff. What's the secret sauce to like beauty makeup? Like doing it the right way? Like, is it the eyeliner? Is it the fucking
I don't think there is a right way.
Yeah.
I think it's literally just what works for you. I know I've had inspirations. I don't know if you had anyone who inspired you to start doing travel content and makeup and stuff, but I used to always watch like Nikki tutorials, Kristen Dominique, you know, all Manny MUA, like all those people that you just watch them religiously and then you copy what they do.
Oh, interesting.
That's how I learned makeup, at least, was literally just watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, same. YouTube, like just watching other people's content and experimenting. And
just trying shit.
Yeah, just spending lots of money while going to Sephora and Ulta.
I was gonna say makeup is very expensive. It's not like a cheap, right? It's like pretty pricey.
It can get out of hand for sure.
Would you guys? Do you think men's makeup will ever be a thing?
Men's makeup?
Like on a day-to-day basis? Yeah.
It's getting there. There's so many. I mean, some of the biggest YouTubers, James Charles, they're all men. Who else? True. It could definitely be a thing.
Yeah, and even like Justin Bieber at his concerts on stage, I feel like he has foundation on or some.
Men secretly wear makeup a lot.
I like it.
On modeling jobs, I sometimes model with like men, and they just like full on like putting on foundation, like no makeup look. Just like pretending we don't have makeup on. We don't have makeup on.
Do you like doing your own makeup for shoots when you model, or do you like getting it done?
I mean, I can't really control what happens on set. I think you have to get your makeup done. Like they have makeup artists, but otherwise, like when I shoot content and stuff, I just do it myself. I'm a control freak. If you haven't realized, I like myself.
No, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
what I've noticed about you, Alana, is just even like through talking to you and through your videos is like you definitely seem to be like a entrepreneur at heart, you know? Where does that like business like
I'm a
intuition?
Leo. Are you in a star sign?
Are you a Leo?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, look at this
Oh.
I have a big ass lion on my arm. I'm
Are
a
you
Leo.
a Leo?
Yeah, August 12th.
Oh my God.
What's your birthday? What's your-
17th August.
Okay, we're 5 days. Are you 96 or 95?
I'm 95.
I'm 96. Okay, so you got a year and 5 days on me.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
I think that's like I mean, people give shit, but I'm in a star signs, and I feel like I have that Leo energy for sure.
Facts. There's a Leo energy is that different energy.
Yeah.
saying.
I'm staying out of this one.
Takes a sip of whiskey. That'd be me drinking during the day. Is Ivor an Aquarius by chance?
He's a Sagittarius.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
They're not. Are they compatible relationship wise?
Yeah.
They are.
He's actually one of my highest
Oh.
compatibility.
Interesting.
And yeah, he loves to travel, which I loved about him. I was like, yes.
Yeah, big traveler.
Yeah.
That's dope. What's your sign, Dom? I forget. You're April.
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's one of my favorites. My cousin, my sister's a Taurus.
Really?
They're like the nicest. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
we're
so
pretty
sweet.
dope.
I don't know shit about Taurus. I just know Leos are we're supposedly like a little bit arrogant, but also charming and like
Could be.
sweet. Yeah.
I'm for sure Taurus energy. Stubborn. I could be lazy. Even though I
like
have a
nap.
strong work ethic, I can be lazy. Yeah, those are probably the biggest two qualities that I have that are major Taurus.
Taurus vibes.
Yeah.
Speaking of lazy, this dog.
I was
knocked the
gonna
fuck out.
say if we can get a
Can we
shot
zoom
of
in?
her.
Can we
Can
zoom in on the puppy?
She is
It's
out
okay.
cold.
She knocked out. Do you have pets, Alana?
Yes, at home. I have
Aw.
my house is actually full of animals. I have so many pets. I have like 3 dogs, 2 cats, fish, everything, birds.
Oh shit! You got a whole zoo at the crib.
I had to leave them back though. It's kind of sad.
How often do you go back?
Twice a year. I mean, with COVID and stuff, it was just probably once a year, but otherwise twice a year.
Twice a year.
Because it's so far. It's just like it's a full thing, you know. It takes a
Long
day to
ass
get-
flight.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
What? The zoom?
The Zoom.
Oh, we're zooming in on the puppy. Knocked out cold.
Oh.
She's cute. Amazing. Well, Alana, I know you got to get going in a second. But I want to ask you like a couple last kind of questions. Where do you
Sure.
see Alana Panday like in 5 years? Like what's next for you?
Well, I mean, my vision was obviously to have like an empire which includes businesses. I mean, we are actually talking about starting something together that
Yeah.
I won't really get into it.
Yeah.
So it's a surprise. But obviously I want to start a business that's everyone's end goal, right? So I don't have to like, there's going to be a point where I can't really create content anymore. I just want to like relax and retire. So hopefully there's not one, but a few businesses making me money. And yeah, I've also been thinking about starting like, and not really Airbnb, but like a content space where people, just a really cool place where people, influencers can go and shoot stuff.
Interesting.
I've been looking at Joshua Tree. I was really inspired by the dome. So with
Yeah.
looking at like investing in a few properties. But yeah, just hopefully have like
Build
the
an
empire.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's that Leo energy right there. Love that shit. That's amazing. If you were to get last question for you, if you were to give any advice to like yourself when you were like 17 or whatever, what would you say?
It's a tough one.
I know.
I would just be like chill, because at 17 I was so like anxious about like life, you know,
Yeah.
like what's gonna happen, like am I gonna be a failure, like am I gonna make money, am I gonna be living with my parents? I'll just be like chill, it's fine, you know. You'll get there.
It's true. Everything
Absolutely.
comes together.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything comes together. Just like
Facts.
don't break your head over it. You'll be fine.
I love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. If they don't follow you already, where can they find you?
Alana Panday, Instagram ALANNA PANDAY.
Alana Panday.
Woo!
Such a cool name. And Dom, where can they find you? If they wanna-
You can find me on Instagram at It's Dominique Mary.
Vibes.
Yep.
Love that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, this video is sponsored by Lucy, the best nicotine gum on the planet. Make sure you guys go follow Dom and Alana. Obviously, subscribe to the podcast. New music video coming with Laquel probably next week for Be All Right, my new single. And that's it for this podcast. Go follow Winter at Winter the Pomsky. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya. I think we just cut.